Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Power football with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Time.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Quick strike complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Retzlaff. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That is a great example of the D-line playing with tremendous awareness. That player knew he was not going to get to the quarterback, wasn't going to sack him. So he slowed himself down, got under control, located the quarterback, and then got his big paws in the air to knock him out.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida! Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Retzlaff. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
They'll leave it with him. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
BYU 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. BYU lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Wide out in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Pressure's there and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Gators are rolling down the field.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that fourth down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Gators moving quickly to the line. The handoff to Johnson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the...
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Wants to throw on first down. He's right on target. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to pass. It's Retzlaff. Spits it out to the back. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. looking to move it through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw. It's Retzlaff. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust.
Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Cougars. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Back to pass, it's Lagway. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking to go up top on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver coming across in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Throwing right. And the pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Going up top on first down. Throws for the end zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads it left. Got his man. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half.
The end of the first half with the game tie.
BYU about to kick it off to open the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's looking to throw it. Uncorks it. He's got it. Made a defender miss. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Gators want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Johnson. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it in. Touchdown, Gators! And that one will give them the lead. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fair catch called for and made. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Martin. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time. Made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
To throw, it's Retzlaff. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle right against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's going to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Martin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Fast motion from the offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, BYU.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. To the air. It's Retzlaff. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. BYU right back to the line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the point after. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the running back. Fakes his man out. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Brings up second down.
And now on second down for this offense.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Running back searching for a hole. And the Gators are stopped, but not before getting the first down. They get to the line quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to snap it quickly. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The Gators will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to ride this running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Flagway. Floating away. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they can't make the play on third down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously his team takes the lead.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Wide out in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, and they convert. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now on second down. Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Wow, it has been textbook on the back end covering all night long for this defense. Did you see that defender break on the ball? It's like he almost knew where the quarterback was throwing it. You can't do it better than that.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Third downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding third down and getting to the quarterback?
BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
On to kick it away.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking for a crease to the left. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's going to take off. Smashes through. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. You're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On target to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws into the middle of the field. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy? That's incredible.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And a great effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got more football ahead. So here comes our first play of overtime. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, he's looking downfield, and his throw is incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
It's blocked. Got a hand on it in OT. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. He'll try it again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Fires to the right. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Trying to pound their way in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
A critical 3rd and goal here, and you have to think they're getting the ball in position to try that game-winning field goal. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And here we go, a field goal try to win it.
I love the attitude on defense. There was nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.